The Holocaust Museum of Houston. In 1981, Sage Isaacson, a Holocaust survivor and longtime Houston resident, had an epiphany after attending an international gathering of Holocaust survivors in Israel. He realized his peers were getting older, and as they passed away, their stories and memories of unchecked prejudice would go with them. He returned to Houston, convinced that the city needed a Holocaust education center and memorial that would preserve for future generations the memory of those who had perished and the stories of those who had survived. The building was built by New York architect Ralph Applebaum. Design of the permanent exhibition at the United States Holocaust Museum. He was selected in 1993 to design the Houston's permanent exhibition, Bearing Witness, A Community Remembers. He proposed more space was necessary to do it. The top surface of the wedge is treated as a field of names commemorating the destroyed Jewish communities of Europe. The cylinder references the chimney of the crematoria used by the Nazis to burn the bodies of their victims in their killing centers and concentration. The museum has permanent and upcoming exhibitions. Currently, there is an exhibition called The Art of Gammon, which takes place from January 30th until September 20th, 2015. This exhibition commemorates the time in 1942 when President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed Executive Order of 9066, which led to the incarceration of 120,000 Japanese Americans in the United States. While they were in prison in the remote camps surrounded by barbed wire and guarded soldiers with machine guns, the interest sought solace in art. Their artistic creation celebrated the nobility of the human spirit in adversity. Their permanent exhibition at the museum is called Bearing Witness, A Community Remembers, and it focuses on the stories of the Holocaust survivors living in Houston metropolitan area. A tour begins with a look of life before the Holocaust. Visitors then see the beginning of Nazism and Adolf Hitler's rise to power. The roles of collaboration by bystanders, rescues, and liberators are portrayed through artifacts, film reels, photographs, and text panels. The main exhibit ends with a moving short film called The Voices and Voices No. 2, which alternate daily in the 100-seat theater, which is an outside memorial room. It is a quiet garden known as the Eric Alexander Garden of Hope. It is dedicated to the eternal spirit of children and is in memory of the 1.5 million children who lost their lives in the Holocaust. There is also the Danish rescue boat. The museum is a permanent exhibition, which is included the 1942 Danish rescue boat, of the type used to save more than 7,200 Jews from almost certain execution at the hand of the Nazi Germany. This museum is proud to display a 1942 World War II rail card of the type used to carry millions of Jews to their deaths. The railroad card was formally dedicated and opened to the public during the 10th anniversary ceremony on Sunday, March 5th, 2006. There's two other areas of the Holocaust Museum that allow for reflection and meditation. The Lack Family Memorial Room. It is a quiet place for contemplation. It contains a 3-part work of art comprising the Wall of Remembrance, the Wall of Tears, and the Wall of Hope. The memorial wall in the room is a place where local Holocaust survivors commemorate their lost loved ones. The museum is located in the Houston Museum District, close to the San Jacinto Street. The museum is open to the public 7 days a week, Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m. Members are free. Children under the age of 6 are also free. Students of age 6 to 18 are free. College students are welcome to bring a valid school ID to have a free admittance. Seniors at age of 65 or older is an $8 entrance fee. Active military duty is also an $8 entrance fee, and the general admission is $12. The Holocaust Museum is free each Thursday from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. Guided tours are encouraged, and they are also available for visitors on Saturday and Sunday. Weekend tours run from 12:30, then 1:30, 2:30, and also 3:30.